Becoming a teacher is a career that I have thought about since I was a young child. There have been many factors and aspects of my life that have influenced me to pursue teaching as my future career. My experiences as a student. I have always enjoyed school, and succeeding and getting good grades have always been very important to me. From learning about reading, writing, and math in elementary school to sitting in college lectures, I've always liked learning new things. I enjoyed learning about various subjects throughout elementary school. I remember doing hands-on activities to enhance learning in my early years in school. Tasting different types of apples in the fall and making real-size drawings of our favorite types of penguins are activities that stick out in my mind from my childhood. These types of activities taught me the most and have remained of importance in my memory. My favorite subjects throughout middle school and high school were English and history. I enjoyed reading various books and plays and learning about events in both American and world history throughout my high school English and history classes. I also enjoyed school because I was involved in a number of extracurricular activities. Running track and cross country, playing flute in band, and being a member of the National Honor Society also stick out in my mind from my time in high school. My involvements in high school and concerns about good grades have stayed with me throughout my years in college. Now, as a senior in college, I still enjoy school as much as I did when I was a child in elementary school. I enjoy learning new things, being involved on campus, making new friends, and gaining experiences and memories that will last a lifetime. Although I hit some bumps in the road, as every student does, my experiences as a student have always been positive and have been about learning new things from both academics and involvement with people and organizations outside the classroom. My influences on becoming a teacher. There are few people in my life who have a bigger influence on me than my parents. My mother is a nurse, and my father is a police officer. Although neither of my parents are teachers, throughout my life they have demonstrated the importance of having a career that involves helping others. My parents helped me see that helping someone who is in need and making a difference in someone's life, even in a small way, is significant for both you and them. The fulfillment that my parents have gotten from their careers and from helping others inspires me to become a teacher and make a difference in students' lives. The teachers I have encountered during my years in school have also been inspirational to me. My teachers in elementary school engage their students in fun and engaging lessons. Being involved in such enjoyable and interesting activities as a child inspires me to become a teacher and give those experiences and opportunities to other children. Teachers I had in elementary school also helped me to understand material when I was struggling. One teacher that comes to mind is my 4th grade teacher. When I was struggling with math concepts such as long division, she was patient and worked with me on understanding how to complete more difficult math problems. My 4th grade teacher has taught me how to be patient when a student is struggling with a concept that I as a teacher might think is simple. She inspires me to always remember that students' needs come first. That is what teaching is all about. I also had an inspirational teacher in middle school. My 8th grade physical science teacher engaged her students in some of the most memorable projects I completed throughout all my years in school. She had us do projects such as building a boat to hold a certain weight, building a model car to go a certain distance, and building a compound machine using at least 2 simple machines. All of the projects she had us complete reinforced physics concepts that may have been confusing to an 8th grader. This teacher has inspired me to always create engaging and interesting lessons that my students will both learn from and enjoy. The more engaging I can make my lessons, like my teacher did, the more my students will retain the information and enjoy being in my classroom. Various people from different parts of my childhood and young adulthood have inspired me to become a teacher. My goals as a future teacher. A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. Henry Adams. This quote summarizes why I want to become a teacher. I strive to be the type of teacher that helps children lay the foundations for their futures. From helping to shape worldviews to teaching the academic skills necessary for future success, I hope that as an elementary school teacher, I will have a lasting impact on my students. I want to be someone who makes a difference in students' lives by not only teaching them academic skills, but by also providing a safe, healthy, and fun classroom environment where all students feel welcome and accepted. Some of my major goals as a classroom teacher are to teach to individual students' needs, to embrace all cultures and diversity, to foster productive cooperative learning, and to have a structured, well-managed classroom. Teaching to each student's needs would help all of my students understand class material in the way that they learn best and therefore reach their highest potential. Embracing all cultures and diversity is particularly important to me because I feel that a sense of community in a classroom is very important. Creating a classroom environment that is accepting of all cultures and ethnicities will help foster that sense of acceptance in my students both inside and outside of the classroom, while also creating a sense of community for all students in my class. Cooperative learning is something that I feel strongly about as a prospective teacher. I hope to be the type of teacher with whom students can feel free to express ideas and opinions to peers while also helping and learning from one another. Finally, I feel that having a structured, well-managed classroom will be very important in my future teaching career for both my students and I. In my classroom, I hope to create an environment where students are always engaged in some kind of meaningful learning. I also strive to have effective procedures and rules in place in order to create a classroom where things run smoothly and students are never confused about what they should be doing. My experiences as a student, important influences in my life, and goals I have for myself in the future all shape the reasons why I want to become a teacher.
Shake it, baby.